It's not easy. The political world is chaotic at present. Priorities are hard to define. But the truth is, Madam Deputy Speaker, that in this sector that we speak so promisingly on, the challenge in closing the gap between what we say from that dispatch box and how it feels for our men and women who serve increases in severity the longer we leave it. I don't do it because I have nothing else to do. I don't do it because there are particularly good career prospects in this line of work, or because there is some sort of intangible crowd that I'm playing to out there. I do it for that one simple thing that drove so many of us in the last decade and a half to conduct unpopular wars on this nation's behalf, miles from home and often the public eye. But it is my duty to these men to keep up this fight, and the sacrifice I make in doing this is so entirely insignificant to theirs that I feel I must keep going until we match what we say as a government from that dispatch box to what it feels like for our men and women who serve. I applaud this government's efforts on this agenda, but Madam Deputy Speaker, it is not enough, nowhere near enough. I have no doubt whatsoever that this Minister and his staff work night and day trying to deliver this agenda, but he can only work with the resource and priorities that he is given by the Secretary of State for Defence and the Prime Minister. And until we fundamentally change this conversation from what we are endlessly pouring into this sector to how it actually feels like to be a veteran in the United Kingdom in 2016, we will never truly understand the scale of the work to be done. I would not be here having this debate if I thought every single one of these charities was doing good. It is an awkward conversation, but if we do not have it, we will be doing a disservice to those we are trying to help. Some charities struggle with financial management. Some are plainly criminal. For you cannot have had the experience I have had, where one has seen and felt the sacrifice of our armed forces day after day, far from the public gaze, and give up this torch now. I am privileged beyond anything I could have envisaged in those days I fought alongside them, and I will use and abuse that privilege until the situation changes, because they deserve it. Theirs is the greatest sacrifice on the altar of this nation's continuing freedom, and we must never tire in our duty to them. Thank you for allowing this debate tonight, Madam Deputy Speaker. I hope I won't have to repeat the exercise too many more times.